so we are back. It has been a long weekend already, and we're not even going to the contest yet. So yesterday had a really great training session with yoke and deadlift, and now today we're gonna be hitting some log press. Had a really great log press session earlier this week. Today's more of a dynamic log press day, so gonna try working back into the split jerk. It's been a struggle for me since my injury. Having that dynamic strength to really push through the lockout and stabilize overhead has not been easy and really has not gone well. But really hoping today we can start dialing it in. I've been doing some bamboo jerks and stuff like that, trying to work that stabilization overhead. And it seems to be going pretty well, so we're hoping the transfer over to the log goes well today. I'm not gonna go crazy heavy, probably in that 275 to 300 pound range. Just really trying to work technique, trying to be fast and efficient and get comfortable overhead. Then we got some accessory stuff. We're gonna hammer it out. We got again, a big day, so we've been here at the gym since 7 o'clock this morning. Ran weigh-ins for the contest tomorrow. Have about an hour and a half right now to train. Then we got weigh-ins after this. I'm doing a seminar and then the rules meeting for the pro show after that. And then we're back at the gym 5:30 tomorrow morning, ready to rock and roll for the contest. So we're firing at all cylinders right now, feeling good but excited, ready to crush this log workout and you know, work up a little sweat. So we'll see how it goes. See that, how it unlocks?
Time.
It's about 75.
Wow, dude. That's fucking impressive.
Yeah. I was gassed after that.
Oh, I bet you were. Oh, shit, that's fucking impressive.
That was better. So having support and you know, pop in a log press and any kind of overhead press is insanely important, especially coming off my tricep injury where I need to be able to trust my elbow that it's gonna be strong in these overhead positions. So right now these are the 7mm elbow sleeves. I've never worn anything like this when competing and training, so I didn't really know how to react to them. But honestly, this is like my 4th training session with them and I love them. So make sure you check them out. Link below down in the description, code ROB10 for some little change off of your total. And honestly, their stuff is awesome. So check them out, increase your lifts, and look badass while doing so. All right, enough of the sales pitch. Let me get back to lifting. Definitely get more. Woo!
So we made like 8 neon ones for them? Yeah. That's smart.
Come on, Rob.
Go, Rob.
There you go, nice.
Easy.
First rep.
Always.
Yeah.
A little wobble.
Yeah, my
Breaks a little bit, if you want to call it.
I extend and then it comes back.
Yeah.
I have to push back with it.
So, and at a heavier weight than this.
It's like you were steady, and as soon as you put that foot,
Yeah.
the whole arm was collapsed. Like, oh shit. Maybe I'm gonna get some dolphins.
Yeah, you know that. Come on, Rob. Yeah. Come on, Rob. What's up?
There you go.
There.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Good. Push it back. And then you can notice my shoulders. There you go. Pretty much right after this.
Something's definitely pulling it down, so 100%. Alright, so good. See you.
Good, sir.
That's why, like, part of the reason I'm so unstable overhead is because I can't get my core active.
What about a bamboo bar?
Same thing.
Still can't.
Yeah. So I mean, we're working. It's getting better. I mean, a month ago, or before my cancer surgery, I was
above 300, did you?
I was missing a 225 split jerk. So in fact, I'm at 300 right now. I'm happy with, but that's not competitive. And I have 11 weeks. It's not much time. So, Rogue, if you're watching this, give us a dumbbell at the Rogue Invitation.
I would say let's get into the lats and subscap. Just start cranking on it.
And that medial head.
Yeah.
The origin of the medial head.
Which is going to play into Terry's major and the lat, right? Yeah. I mean, but we've destroyed your triceps repeatedly, haven't gotten much out of it, so we got to start working the rest of the complex.
Still lacking that like 5 to 8 degrees of extension, but I think that's just going to be it.
Yeah.
Under load I can get there, but whatever.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And as long as you do it under load.
Yeah. So.
And then, how is it doing overhead extensions, like skull crushers?
Really painful.
Yeah,
I can't do them single arm.
Still can't.
I can't get to full extension with single arm, but with double I can. So if I do like a barbell skull crusher, I can get to full extension. If I do a single arm dumbbell, I can't.
So it's got to be the scap, right?
And there's something neural. Oh,
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Because
of course
like
there
just
is.
the overhead instability that I feel, I've never had in my life. Because like I don't know how to use my core now overhead with a log. With an axle, I'm fine. I hit almost 400 pounds before my cancer surgery overhead on an axle. And I'm just like, the most I've done on a log is like 335.
So it's got to be, I mean, what's the difference, right? We're going from here.
So we're going here, like,
right.
You know, I can see versus like, you know, the diameter of the log in my face. I think it's also just like, my body's like, dude, you up last time you did this.
Yeah, but even, I mean,
So depressing because I used to be able to clean and press this for reps like nothing. Feeling okay so far. We'll see how it goes as we get heavier. So with those, I'm really trying to go slow and deliberate because it is so hard for me to get full extension on my tricep and get that muscle recruitment that I need. So just taking the kind of lighter band and just really working through that range of motion and focusing on that tricep contraction at full extension is really what I'm trying to hammer through right now, just because I've lost so much strength and so much muscle connection right there. So really just trying to go through, hammer that out while I can. We're gonna go a little heavier on the push press now, see how that goes.
Do a tricep extension.
I don't know that.
That's as far as I can get.
But that's as far as you can get anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So you're doing that.
Yeah.
Right? And because of that, because you're here,
Yeah.
coming out this way.
Yep.
So we got to get trap to loosen up, and we got to get this here.
All right.
We have
All
2
right.
days.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Leave on Tuesday morning.
Yep. Okay. Well.
Ron, take your shirt off so he can see your back moving.
Hey, left scat in the pocket, bro. That wasn't terrible. How'd it feel?
It feels okay.
Yeah.
So
It was fairly even.
all right.
But you were thinking about it. I can tell in that
100%.
last one you had to,
Yeah.
you started here
Fatigue,
and then you, So you can do it. You're
Need to do it.
yeah. Well, I think you're partly right. You know, there's a neural aspect of you're scared of it, so you're doing this.
Yeah.
So get that back.
Yeah.
Yeah, skinniest guy in the house telling the pro how to press. No big deal.
Everyone can learn.
Yeah. I mean, you taught me how to press.
I mean, I think it's important though, right? Like, he's a chiropractor. I have a master's degree in sports medicine, but, you know, I mean, it just goes to show, like, you can learn something from anybody, regardless of where you're at. So all you hot-headed MFers, open yours a little bit. Might help. Suck less.
Suck less. You said it.
Solid advice.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
The amateur show is a little bit smaller than anticipated, but we're going to be running it pretty fast. Right now we're looking at about 3.5 hours to 4 hours maybe. And then it's going to be about the same, maybe quicker for y'all. So what we're going to do actually, Joey and Ken, I'm going to put you to work while I'm talking. Can you go in? We're going to use your hat. Write numbers down.
Oh. To what? Up to what?
Use the menus.
Just do 1 through 15. We won't need that many, but whatever. Here we go. Start time for you is going to be 1:30, right? That's where we're gonna get going for the pros. Kind of all depends on when the amateurs wrap everything up. We're hoping that they're done by 12 to 12:30. Our plan for the first two events, they're gonna be head-to-head. So the axle and the deadlift will be head-to-head events. Axle, clean once, press for reps. Get it to your shoulders, pressing overhead, you'll get a down command. There will not be an up command. We need to make sure that axle comes down below the chin for the rep to count, and then go back into the press. You can do touch and go, you can pause, don't really care. Just get as many reps as you can, 60 seconds. If you drop it, you have the remaining time, you can re-clean it, that is totally fine. Belt cleans are fine. Grip shirts are okay to wear underneath your athlete t-shirt, okay? For the deadlift, again, head-to-head, self-load axle deadlift medley. So the way it's gonna be set up, the axle will be loaded with your starting weight. There will be a bench behind you with the 25s on it. So you don't have to be reaching down to the ground to pick it up. We're being a little bit nice with this event because we know it sucks.
He came up with it though.
I stole it from Wuss. I'm not that smart. And again, just down commands on that. Like, so we'll get a ready, set, go, do your first lift, and then it's just down commands from there until you finish. Obviously, we want everybody to try to finish. It's heavy as hell. So work quick to get as many done as fast as you can. Again, those two events head to head. Okay? On to the super fun medley. So, yoke. Everybody here will be getting your athlete cards in just a minute. We're gonna need yoke heights before you all leave. You'll also be getting your t-shirts before you all leave. The yoke, are we doing, is it 20 feet or 25?
20.
20 feet, okay.
So we're starting at the middle, down back.
So, it's only a 20-foot course, not a 40-foot course. So you go 20 feet down, drop, repick, 20 feet back, and it's only a 20-foot carry and load for the keg and the sandbag. Well, sandbag first, then keg. No, keg, then sandbag, yeah. All right, so yoke, down and back 20 feet, keg 20 feet, sandbag, get to the yoke, you get a split time, over the yoke, you finish. Easy enough. We'll go to the final event. I'm calling it the manhood or womanhood stone. Y'all can probably figure out why the fuck I'm calling it that. Pretty simple. 60 seconds. You can start with whatever stone you want. If you start with the heavy stone and you miss, you can then roll on your own the light stone in and go for reps. However, if you start with the light stone, you cannot go up to the heavy stone. Does that make sense? Right? So if you step in, start with the light and you're killing it, well, keep going. Because you can't get the heavy stone out to start doing that. So if you think there's a chance you can get the heavy stone, might be worth going for it. Because again, 1 rep with the heavy stone beats any amount of reps with the light stone. Make sense? Any questions? Big thing with the stone, pretty much the only rule that we care about, you cannot grab onto the yoke, pull it towards your chest to get the stone over the bar. Does that make sense? Hands have to be on the stone to push it over. Okay? All right. And our mystery event. Something none of you have ever done. It is a sandbag toss for max distance. So, with this event, we will have a line like in a track and field event that you cannot cross when throwing the sandbag. We will be measuring the distance from where the sandbag stops, not from where it lands, okay? So you can throw it however the fuck you want. We don't care. Just get it out into the space and we'll measure the distance. 3 consecutive throws. So you're gonna do your throw, we'll measure, the sandbag will come back to you, you'll throw again, we'll measure, sandbag comes back, you throw, and we measure. We take the best distance from your 3 attempts, and that's the event.